Hello everyone. We will be discussing the topic abstract classes in Java, which is a topic from semester 4 subject Core Java. Let's begin by looking into the definition of an abstract class. An abstract class is a class that is declared abstract and can have abstract or non-abstract methods. First of all, to understand what is an abstract class, we need to understand what do you mean by an abstract method as well as a non-abstract method. See, in Java, since it is an object-oriented programming language, we are going to have classes, and classes are going to have methods. Whenever we write a class which has a method with its regular implementation along with it, that method would be called as a non-abstract method. It is also possible that you can declare classes which have methods, but the method's body or the logic of that method is not written along with that method. So methods in which the body is not written along with it, those kind of methods would be called as an abstract method. And any class, if it is consisting of an abstract method, that class also has to be declared as abstract. And such a class would be called as an abstract class. So looking into the definition of an abstract method is a method that is declared without an implementation, that is without braces, and it is followed by a semicolon. Like this, abstract void draw semicolon. So as you can see here, we have got a method void draw. Draw is the name of the method, void is the return type, and after the method draw, you can see instead of opening the curly braces and writing the method implementation, we have directly closed the method by writing a semicolon. Means we have not given the implementation logic of the method along with it. And since there is no implementation along with it, we need to precede this method void draw with the keyword abstract input. So this is an example of an abstract method. And if any class consists of an abstract method like this, then in that case, that class will also have to be declared as an abstract class. And that particular class would be called as an abstract class. So let's look into some important points of abstract classes. Abstract classes cannot be instantiated. That means we cannot create objects of abstract class. Now this thing makes sense because if we create an object of an abstract class, those objects will be able to call all the methods of the abstract class. But we have methods in the abstract class which does not have the logic of the method written along with it. So making an object call such an abstract method would not make much sense. Hence the rule that abstract classes cannot be instantiated. That means we cannot create objects of the abstract class. But they can be subclassed. Now, it means that if you cannot create objects of the abstract class, how are you actually going to use it? You have to use it by inheriting the abstract class. That means we are allowed to inherit the abstract class. That means we are allowed to create derived classes for the abstract class. And the derived class should be compulsorily giving the implementation logic for all the abstract methods that has been declared in the abstract class. That means when an abstract class is subclassed, subclass usually provides implementations for all of the abstract methods in its parent class. However, if it does not, the subclass must also be declared as abstract. That means in general, if the derived class is not giving the implementation logic for all the abstract methods in the abstract class, then the derived class also has to be declared as abstract. So now let's look into an example for abstract class. Here we have got a class shape which has been declared as abstract. Now in this class shape, we have got a variable area, which is an integer variable, and also a function area, which is declared as abstract. So as we can see here, this area function is having the type void, and the implementation logic of this area method is not with it. That is the reason this void area method has been declared as abstract. Now, in order to use this abstract class, we have created another class rectangle, which is extending the shape class. That means here my rectangle class is the derived class and shape becomes the parent class. After that, we have got two variables, length and breadth. Each have been assigned the value 10 and 20 respectively. The next is the implementation logic for the area method, which is declared in the abstract class shape. As you can see here, public void area. This time it has not been preceded with an abstract keyword. Directly, we are writing public void area. And the logic of the area method is written with it. That is, area is equal to length into breadth. System.out.println area of rectangle is equal to area. That means here we are trying to calculate the area of the rectangle by doing the formula of length into breadth. And then we are trying to print the area of rectangle on the screen. So now in order to execute this particular class, we need to have a main function. So here we have got public static void main string args array, in which we have tried to create the object of the rectangle class. It is perfectly allowed because main function is written inside the class rectangle itself. So here we have created rectangle R is equal to new, that is R is the object of the rectangle class. And using this R object, we are now calling the area method. That is, we are doing R dot area. To do R dot area, the area method of the rectangle class gets invoked. The length into breadth formula is calculated and stored inside the variable. And area of rectangle is equal to 200 gets printed on the screen. So as you can see here, the output is just one line, area of rectangle is equal to 200. So I hope you have now understood how abstract classes are working. To summarize, abstract classes in this particular example is shape, in which we had the variable area and area method. We declared one more class rectangle, which was the derived class for the parent class shape. In the derived class, we declared variables and we also declared the implementation logic for the area method, which was declared as abstract inside the abstract class shape. Then we created a main function where we create an object of the rectangle class and called the area method. This is the way an abstract class can be implemented and demonstrated. Thank you.